What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming, welcome back to a brand new video. We're going to do something a little bit different on the channel today. We're going to do a mod spotlight. This mod spotlight is on the Steampunk Modtacular, the Ark Steampunk mod on Steam. I'll make sure I put all the information in the description down below, as well as go follow Ispezz over on Twitter. You can get a really good look at the different things within the mod. A lot of cool pictures on there, and he does a good job of updating when there's things coming for the mod. This mod is actually entered into the Ark Modding Contest, which, if you didn't know, there's a big modding contest going on survivetheark.com. I'm going to make sure I put all that information down below as well. And you guys can definitely go vote on this as of the 21st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. They open up voting for this, and you can actually go there and cast your vote for whichever your favorite mod is. They have two categories, one for maps, one for mods. This is in the mod side of it. There's all kinds of amazing maps on the other side of it. Definitely go there, check it out, and consider leaving a vote for this one. So let's go ahead and jump into it. There's so much that we got to talk about. This is more of a show and tell than anything else, because there's no way that I can go through and give you a full tutorial on this or even cover everything that's in this mod. It's such a huge mod, so we're kind of just going to run through it as best we can. Now, there's a whole bunch of crafting stuff on here. If you guys don't know, we're on the Eternal server. This is the TBFG Extinction Eternal server. This was a patron-sponsored server when we first started. It's actually an open server now if you guys want to come check it out. But let's go ahead and look at this. This is the Industrial Copper Forge. You have that. You have the Metal Blast Forge, which is actually the first piece that you make for the mod. And then it's got all kinds of different stuff on it. I just want to show it to you because it's got a lot of the different resources inside of it that kind of get you going within this mod. So you've got charcoal, which is made by the wood, then you get crystal, which makes into glass, and then eventually you start making the smelted copper ore, and you start making the rough diamond. You start making all this stuff here, and then it allows you to eventually make a Steam workstation, and then all the stuff that you see inside here. And it gets pretty intensive. It's actually a little expensive in terms of all the stuff on it, but once you get rolling with it, it's really not bad. And there's some other tools that can help you get into it really fast. It's actually really cool. So let's move over here real quick. There is so much in here. Like I said, there's no way I'm going to be able to cover all of it. I'm going to do my best. This is my little base that I've kind of built up just throughout this season here. Everything else that you see further down there is stuff that we admin spawned in just for this video, and then I'll go delete it before we actually carry on with our playthrough here on this server. And then this is kind of gives you an idea of what the aesthetic can look like for someone that doesn't know how to build or is not good with building. This is a very, very basic, very generic building. We were just kind of doing this for functionality. And it's still really cool looking, though. I really like the aesthetic of the steampunk. If you like steampunk stuff, this is definitely the one you want. There's also a really amazing trailer for this. I'll try to make sure I put the link to that in the first comment down below as well, so you guys can check that out. It's a really good trailer that kind of gives you an idea of what this thing can look like. But it's got some really cool little auto doors like that. It's got the big door right here that you get the little gear. That thing goes up. Pretty amazing. Then you've got so many different crafting things in here. I'm not going to be able to cover all of them, but this is the Steam Multi-Forge. This one's pretty amazing. You can cycle what you want it to make. So you can go like, hey, I want to make more coal. And then you go inside of here. It tells you what you need for that. You can put that on there and then start making it. So it's a forge that can change what it makes. Pretty amazing. And that's how this whole mod is like that, where it's just got different functionalities of different things that are pretty amazing. This is the electric steam workstation. This has all kinds of different stuff that you can make on it. Some of the copper stuff, some signs, the lighting, different lighting stuff, and some of the structures. Kind of cool. Just all kinds of different stuff in here. Some of the defensive stuff, which I'll show you in just a minute here. And you can turn that on. It actually makes a cool little electric sound. We just shut it off for this video so you guys can hear us okay. Now on the other side, oh, here you go. This is embedded advertising. You're welcome. Vote for the Steampunk mod in the Ark Modding Contest. Public vote begins on 7/21/2019 at 5 p.m. Pacific. I think that's Pacific time, right? I don't know. I live on the East Coast. So that's your embedded advertising for the day. Also, these are kind of cool. These signs are also part of the mod. You can actually turn them off and on. They have a little lighting on them. There you go. Turn on. And you can see a little bit of lighting on there. Turn off. Now it's off. It's not like super bright, but that's also because we're playing an Extinction where it's always daytime. Now this is your industrial grinder. Works just like any other grinder where you can put different things in here and convert it to other things. So if you want to put a whole bunch of stone on here, all right, and you want to turn that into, there you go. And it actually makes quite a bit. That's pretty good right there. Makes it into the flint. So there's that. That's the industrial copper grinder. Over here you got a few more things. You got the smoker, which makes your different kind of beef jerkies and stuff like that. I don't know why I said beef jerkies, but your different jerkies, right? And then you have over here the copper steam ice box. Makes a couple things within the mod. Your block of ice and your ice slush, which is pretty cool. And then over here you have your workbench, which makes your gear. Now we have this gear on right now. Let me kind of show it to you really quick. This is what the gear looks like right here. You've got the Immortal Steampunk, well, not Immortal, that's just the level of the Ark Eternal mods. But you got the Steampunk helmet, the Steampunk chest, Steampunk pants, Steampunk gloves, and Steampunk boots, all which give you a different kind of bonus. If you look down the bottom right down there, you get your weight boost 5%, damage resistance, speed boost 5%, and scuba goggles, which is pretty cool. There's also a shield that you can get with it, and a couple different weapons. You have this one, then you got the saber. There you go. Looks pretty amazing. Also, look at the gear. It just looks really good. It's a really cool steampunk look. All right. It's also got a pretty cool mallet. There you go. All right. It's got a crossbow. I got to be a little careful with this one because when we shot this earlier, our base defenses thought that this was actually an enemy for some reason. But there's two different kind of arrows inside of here. You have that one, and then let's move over here just a little bit so I don't mess anything up. This other one, it thought that it was an enemy for some reason. It's got like I don't know if it's like a taming arrow or what. I'm not 100% sure, but it is pretty cool. You can see it right there in the ground. It looks like just like a grapple hook. Maybe it's an actual line we can climb on. Not really sure. All right, so much more that we've got to get into. I'm going to try and keep ourselves flowing this whole way, but I will get distracted from time to time because there's just so much in this mod. All right, so this is actually your power right here. This is pretty amazing. Now, this looks like a regular trike. It is actually an eternal trike, but it does change the skin of the trike after you go away and come back. So if you go unlatch, you can see what the trike actually looks like. Now when you go latch, he'll stay looking like that, but when I logged off, log back in, then he'll look like that. This provides electricity for your base, and then you can run electricity through these amazing cables right here that they're free flowing. You can move them up, down, left, right, and move it all the way inside and give yourself power using these little electrical outlets. I just put one right here. It's kind of just thrown right there, but it's really cool. There's so many different lights here. Hopefully I can show you all of them real quick. Let's put that down. So you can see these lights right here. There's different styles. You got this one here. You can turn them off and turn them on. Really cool. Up there, there's one as well, kind of that little dome one. On the ceiling, I've put 3 little hanging ones, as well as a ceiling fan. It does have stuff that can actually move, which is amazing. So it's got some automation to it, or not automation, but actual movement to it, which I just think is really cool. All right, over here you got a couple of things. You got the hydro planter. You've got the planting station. This one you basically make the rich soil and then you move that over here and you start making some plant stuff. You have the tannery, which makes the leather, which is used in some of the crafting stuff. Really cool. Hopefully I showed you guys all the different lights. I think they did a really good job on the lights and stuff like that, so we definitely like those. We already showed you the sliding door, but that's how the sliding door looks. It does have a regular door as well. This is another one of the generators. This is the steam power coil generator. Pretty amazing. You can run power to and from this and it works on steam. All right, these ones are really cool. This is the steam drill engine. If you look at this one, you turn it on. It is a little loud. All right, it works on gunpowder. All right, did we turn it on? I don't know if we turned it on or not. I think. There we go. I knew we could do it. So there you go. They're both digging something. You can see that they each have a different drill bit. Let's go ahead and turn those off because they're really loud. There we go. You don't want to put them right next to your base because they are kind of loud. But if you look on here, it's actually drilling up stone and crystal for you. Gunpowder is what is used to run it. Now on this one, same thing. This one is pulling up stone. So between these two, it starts helping you get a lot of the resources that you need. Very, very cool. All right, that's it for this side. This is the teleporter, which will take us over to the other teleporter. And this actually does work. We were able to do it earlier. Let's see if it's still working okay. All right, we hit that. We hit teleport. All right, it makes the cool little sound. Oh, everything's going crazy. All right, and bam. It's just got a really cool effect to it. And now, bam, we're on the other side. There you go. We just teleported from there to there. Now, I want to show off some of the different ceiling and wall pieces, so I'll kind of just do that as we go through. This is your reinforced copper floor. This is the graded floor, which looks really cool. And using these in conjunction with other building pieces looks really good. If you guys go check out Ispezz's Twitter, there's a really cool dock area where he uses wood in the center and then these graded pieces on the outside. It's really cool looking. These ones are neat. This is the actual light on copper foundation. So when you walk on this, you get the little light. For those of you guys old enough, a little bit of the Billie Jean music video from back in the day. Now, over here are the different walls. I just put them up here just to kind of show them off so you guys can see what each one of the different models looks like. You've got the reinforced copper wall, the copper plain wall, the decorative glass wall, which I really like that one. You can see through it, but it's kind of distorted because of the shape of the glass. Really cool. The copper glass wall. Then you have 2 different pipe walls, and the whole point of this is you can use all these in conjunction and really create a very unique look. It's really cool. All right, so you got the 2 different pipe walls. Those are just your sloped walls, just so I can show you that they were in there. Your stained glass wall, which looks amazing. And then your reinforced copper wall, which actually has a little bit of animation to it as well. You hit that, and then on the other side, if I can get to the other side, you should have a little bit of light. There you go. It's got little lights on the side of it, so really cool. There you go, just so you can kind of get an idea what those look like. This is what your doorways look like. I put two separate doors up here just so you can see them. That's your just normal standard door, and then that's your little auto door. There you go. Pretty cool. They definitely look really cool. So that gives you an idea about that. There's the other teleporter that we just came from. Now let's look at a whole bunch of the different furniture and just decor stuff that is in this mod. All kinds of cool stuff. Everything from barber chairs, which, yes, you can sit in. Really cool, right? All right, you got that. You've got some different tables. This is the copper oval table. And then over here you have the just the copper table. A little more like a little meeting table. Looks a lot better. I definitely like that one. And then over here you've got the statue. This is the Steampunk Origin statue. And then this is a little submarine statue, which there is a submarine in this mod. Because I'm on Extinction and don't have a lot of water, I can't show it to you right now. All right, over here you got a couple of the different Christmas things. You got a steampunk wreath, you've got the steampunk Christmas tree, kind of looks kind of cool, and then you've got the steampunk presents. All right, moving on, we got the copper double chair and the single chair, just for more furniture additions. And then you've got these cool looking ones that sit in the fancy chair. There you go, definitely feeling fancy, very nice. Over here you've got the actual bed. This one actually seemed to work a little bit better than the regular bed because it didn't have a cooldown. Or maybe that's something with my INI, but that was definitely really cool. Over here, these are the powered EMP. We're not going to turn it on because we don't want to mess anything up. Over here you've got the cryo chamber. So if you guys lose your stuff, you die out there in the world somewhere, you jump in this and it's supposed to give you all your stuff back. I'm not dead right now, so we can't really test it out. But there you go. We're inside the thing. And then you press E to jump back out. Over here you've got the outhouse, so you can actually go in here, sit down. All right, he's going to do his business on camera. All right, wait for it, and then he's good to go. You jump out, and you can actually check the inventory, and it is in there, which is kind of cool. All right, just a little planter we just threw next to it just so you can see it. Some more just decor stuff. You got the small dresser, nightstand, the medium dresser, and the large dresser, just so you have different styles. Very cool looking. Over here you've got the organ. So this is kind of like the Ark drum. Go ahead and hit it, and then now we can play it. There you go. You're welcome. Beautiful music right in the middle. All right, some more other really cool building additions you have here. This is the gazebo, and there may be other ways that you can build this. It was just I just threw the 3 pieces together. It's separate pieces, so you have the little floor piece, the actual frame, and then a roof piece. And I don't know if you can throw different roof, ceiling, different pieces on there or not. We haven't tried it, but they look really amazing, and it's a lot of fun to kind of play with. Kind of just showed you a couple different models real quick, just to give you an idea. All right, very, very cool. All right, moving on. These are your behemoth gates. So this is a behemoth gate with a wall, and this is a behemoth gate with an actual gate. All right, hit that. It opens up for you. Definitely got a cool look to it. Check it out. You can see the gears moving up there. They did a really good job of making sure that a lot of these are animated the way that they should. I think it's a really good job. All right, let's keep moving on. The next little part we wanted to look at, oh, here's the smaller gate. This is the smaller dino gate. I put a door on one, not on the other. One's facing one way, one facing the other, just so you can see the different sides of it. This is the same thing we have on the house over there. All right, you hit the little, once you add this little door, the actual gate, it does add one of these little gears here. You can hit that, and it does its thing. Really, really cool. All right, moving on. These are just some random pieces. I've got some of the actual stairs, some foundations, and then this really cool walkway. This is a copper glass canopy. Looks pretty amazing, as well as these ones right here. These are like the little half canopy ones. I really like those ones as well. Just they add a lot to the aesthetic. Like I said, if you go to Ispezz's Twitter account, you can see what these would actually look like on a well-built base. This was literally just showing off what each one of the pieces was. This is the little dino power generator, which we showed you on the other side, which the trike was inside. Just kind of gives you an idea. Over here, just more of the building pieces. These are just some of the wedges that you can use for different, like outside the building aesthetics. These are some of the different pillars. This is 2 different pillars stacked on top of each other. And then after that, each pillar that we put down was the same height as that, which was kind of cool. These are some copper bubbling pillars. Just give you another look. All right. This is your oil storage, and this is a regular copper storage. So this is like your little storage thing. You can see inside of there different things stored inside of there. Just give you a little bit kind of a cool look to it. It's got the armor and the weapons in it. Pretty cool. All right. That is almost it for the building stuff. Here's a couple more cool ones. These are the copper overlook balconies. This is the right and the left version, and then just a couple ceilings that go out to it. And then over on this side, you've got just a straight overlook, which comes out this way. Now down underneath here is a copper cliff platform. So it's huge. You can see it's only halfway out, and it is absolutely massive. It looks really cool. There's also a tree version of this, which is really cool. All right. Going back over here, there are a couple railings too that you can add. We did have them up there and we took them down, but there's little railings that you can have across here to kind of like these little rope railings right here. You can put up your own on the edge of these ceilings, which is really cool. All right, the rest of the ceiling pieces, just so you guys can see them, that's the graded version. That's the reinforced version. These are the different sloped roof pieces, just one facing up, one facing down, so you can take a look at it. All right, just the regular plain copper ceiling. This is the reinforced hole on this side. There you go. These are the other roof pieces. All right, you got the sloped copper roof and the sloped copper fin roof. There you go. Kind of gives you an idea what both those look like. I did want to show you a couple of things. They've got some other stuff for creatures, including a couple saddles. So one saddle that they have over here, if we go to the saber, we'll go to him, grab this saddle here, and there's a little bit different saddle for that guy. Let's get rid of that so you can see a little better. There you go. Just looks really cool. All right, and then the Anki is really amazing. Check this one out. Go like this, put this one on, and bam, he is steampunked up, ready to go. And it does have some other functionality. If you go close to it and look at it, it says that if you press Q, it enables and disables the shock proxy, and then you can see the stuff that it's supposed to be able to actually gather. So there you go. Just looks really cool. There you go. And we're actually like housed inside that little building, or inside the little thing on its back, which I think is really cool too. You just hit E to consume on this guy, and we get the super amazing music. There you go. Alright, there you go. Music complete. So this is every bit as epic as you would think it is. This thing is massive, and you can actually build on top of it. We did play around with it a little bit earlier just to see if we could build on top of it, and it actually does move around okay now. Alright guys, it took us just a second to kind of figure it out. We're going to try the same thing on the bot here in just a second. But if you go up to it and you hit ride, and then you hit O to toggle it on and off once you have oil in its inventory. Hit F to go into its inventory once you're piloting it. Drag the oil over, and now you can hit O to turn it on. You can see the steam starts coming out, and we can move. Check it out, guys. Absolutely amazing. We are airborne in the steamship. It's actually pretty smooth. It runs really well. I was actually kind of surprised because I've watched a couple of the older videos and people had problems with it, but it looks like they've really improved either the model or the movement. I really like it a lot. There you go. Just kind of gives you an idea of what you could do with this thing. So since we know we can move this now, let's go ahead and move down here and check out the actual Steam bot, because I think it's going to be the same thing. All right, here we go. Take two with this guy. So if we hit F, we've already got that on there. Let's hit O. He's got power. There we go. All right, now we can move around. Okay. Yeah, there we go, man. He can jump. He's got a little bit of attack action. All right, requires cannonballs to fire. Okay, so you need cannonballs. I wonder if you could use this guy to tame a Paraceratherium or something like that. That would be amazing. But there you go, pretty amazing. And then the very last thing that I want to jump into, that guy's amazing. I'm definitely excited about that. The last thing I want to jump into was the balloon, the hot air balloon. I don't know why I like this one the best. I don't know, the Wizard of Oz fan in me. Check it out. The actual balloon. This one out of all of them I think rides the smoothest. And it's just awesome, man. Look at that. We're just chilling in a balloon. I think it's really, really cool looking. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the quick video, or not so quick video. We just really wanted to do a mod spotlight on this amazing mod. It definitely deserves your consideration for a vote. Go check it out in the Ark Modding Contest. I'll make sure I put all the links to the stuff down below. If you guys could, hit the like button on this video. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to go check out the rest of the channel for the other videos. Thanks, guys.